Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 55 and 5. We're here on YouTube. You could be listening to us on ad-free shows. It's Ian Riccaboni. It's Cary Silkin. We're talking about the 1955 Parkhurst Wrestling card trading card set, one card at a time. We're approaching number 40, Cary. We're coming in to almost a third of the set done.
Well, that's good.
We're joined by Captain Lou Albano, by Uncle Gunny, our spiritual advisors. If you're watching us, you could take a look at them. The goal of this is to give 5-minute wrestling history lessons on each of the wrestlers in the set to keep their names alive, keep them going. We'll be getting great help and great follow-up on Twitter and on Facebook from guys like Greg Oliver, Pat Lepard, a lot of folks that know Canadian wrestling really well. And I know that they know this person, and Cary, you might too, because he wrestled in Madison Square Garden. So I'm going to show this card. I'm going to put it on top of our spiritual advisors, Uncle Gunny and Captain Lou, for good luck. Cary, what can you tell us about Larry Moquin? And it's Moquin, not Moquin.
I could tell you that I've seen his name on the shows from that era, and I think he was like a upper to mid card guy. Any hard details about it? I don't know, but I think I'm going to say he had a pretty lengthy career.
He did, yeah. It was over 20 years, and there's some sites that say he wrestled into the 1980s. I don't think that's accurate, but at least from 42 to 66, you can find concrete results. So 24 years. Some sites that say up to 1988, up to his passing. I don't think that's right, but just in case if it is, let's throw that information out there. Yeah, it was interesting. He's certainly was a main event tag team guy with Yvon Robert.
Okay.
And in fact, he for a spell went by Larry Robert when he was first being introduced to kind of demonstrate that he was sort of his protege. And they implied that they were related, but then he pulled back and used his real name, Larry Moquin, for a bit. But he also used the name Marquis de Paris as well as another name. And he and Yvon Robert feuded with the Dusics, with Emile and Rudy of the Dusic trio, right? There was 3 Dusics.
There might have been 4 or 5 of them.
Right, yeah. I know there's
Seriously.
Ernie. Yeah, Ernie, Emile, Rudy. At least. He was always an upper card guy in Toronto, kind of mid card everywhere else. Interestingly, where I thought you might know him or might have had a shot at hearing from him, he wrestled a lot with Dick the Bruiser in Boston and in Madison Square Garden. And so those, I was thinking there might have been a shot, but again, that was before you were born. So
once again, believe it or not, I've seen the name.
Yeah,
but it doesn't register as, a star that I could dispense some good information about.
Sure.
So hopefully you can.
Yeah, he came in and out of Capital. He'd have brief kind of 3-4 match runs, 57, 58, 60, 62. Kind of, for all intents and purposes, closed out his career in the AWA, 63 and 64. Nice long career. Yeah, good tag team wrestler. Prominently featured at the top as a tag guy, kind of in the middle as a single. And usually a fan favorite. Usually with Yvon Robert. So interesting guy. We talk about proteges. That sometimes works. I mean, Larry Zbyszko got a whole career out of being Bruno's protege, right?
Sure.
And it appears Larry Moquin did similar under the real life tutelage of Yvon Robert.
So he was from Canada, made his way around. He's probably considered a very good hand. You get to work at the Garden.
Yeah.
All those years.
Several times.
A number of years. I'm sure the Canadian experts will have a lot to say about him.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
Greg Oliver, help us out.
Yeah,
please.
Greg, Pat, please chime in. And we always invite you to chime in too in the comments. We just gave the Cliff Notes version of Larry's career. But if you have any more information or any more memories, please share it in the comments. We'd love to hear more about him. So anybody that's on top at the Maple Leaf Gardens probably has some more interesting things in their background. I'm hoping someone might come forward with some more information.
Well, as you like to say, it's good to keep his name alive because obviously he contributed to pro wrestling. He should be remembered.
Certainly did. And one of the more interesting things I'm going to point any viewer to is there are, for some reason, many videos of him wrestling on YouTube, including a fun match against Gorgeous George. So for a guy that's not a whole lot of information, please take a look at that. I won't spoil the match, but it is Gorgeous George in his prime, and it's pretty good. It's a nice, fun match, especially if you've never seen Gorgeous George before.
Very cool.
Yeah, so we encourage you to check that out. We encourage you to check out tomorrow. Cary, we're going to need help tomorrow. We're going to need all the help we can.
I need help every day.
I guarantee you do not know this person. I guarantee that newspapers.com does not know this person. We will see if Cage Match had any help, if the history of WWE.com had any help.
So we're going to have to give a warning to our faithful listeners. 55 and 5 on this Friday might be 55 in 5 seconds.
Right. We will see if that is the case. If we can find any information between now and then. Well, this has been a fun one. For AJ, our producer from Bisson Creative Web Design, for Cary, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Thanks so much for watching. Join us tomorrow, please. 8 p.m. We'll see who this Phantom Wrestler might be.